Hello guys, I'm going to start this video off with some bottles that I will use as a vase, and I got all these are Halloween items, but I'm not sure which bottle I will use. I think maybe some of them are a bit too small, so I'm looking at the bigger ones, but the one at the far left-hand side that's made out of plastic, it's very light, so it might tumble. And then here I have some black roses that have red bats on them. I got these from the 99 cent stores a long time ago, and I don't think I've ever used them. As you can see there, this one still has the tag on it, and that'll be part of the decor. And then I have these long stemmed roses here, also from the 99 cent stores. Very good memories from that store. And here we have this black heart container. I'm not sure what exactly it is. I think people call them planters or something. And this heart, I found it at Michael's just last year. It was during their after Halloween sale. There was a lot of these left, so I guess people didn't want them. And they're not really Halloween. I didn't think, I mean, you can use them for Halloween, but when I got them, I wasn't thinking Halloween. But I got them for like really cheap. They were maybe 70% off or something. And then this also, I got it at Michael's during their after Halloween sale. It's another heart, it's on a pedestal, and it has purple flowers on top of it. It's another item that people didn't really want. There was a lot of these left during Michael's after Halloween sale, but it's going to be really useful for this decor. And then here I have two paper sculptures. These were gifted to me by a very talented paper sculptor, and they're very fragile actually because they are made out of paper. They were gifted to me maybe almost 3 years ago now. Very talented person. I had some Halloween, these were actually sculpted after some Halloween items that I had. They were metal, but I've given them away ever since, and now I'm left with the replicas but in miniature style. So this is how I'm setting it up, and I have placed, as you can see, the paper sculptures there with the black heart and the long stemmed roses in the background. Right in this corner, how appropriate, next to Edgar Allan Poe and Annabel Lee, aka Virginia Clem. And then we move on to this painting here. When I got this painting, I wasn't thinking Valentines or Gothic Valentines or anything like that. I got it due to its Gothic aspect. As you can see, it has a very tragic and Gothic look or scene, and it's not lovey-dovey. And as you can see there, Cupid looks very defeated. He has black wings, which typically you don't see on a Cupid. He normally comes with white wings, but there you can see his black wings on a black fabric or cloth of some sort. And you can see this being sort of as unrequited love, where the man seems to be really heartbroken or just really pining after this lady who's just doesn't seem to be caring, and she seems like she's in control of the situation, but everything else looks very tragic. She looks very confident and wicked at the same time. And right here I have placed the other heart next to the plants, the black plants with the red bats on them. And right here we have a photograph of a couple. So these two artworks, I found them on Facebook Marketplace. This specific one is, I think it's a photograph of some sort that was painted over. So I'm not sure if it's an original photo or it's a painting of some sort or something, because on the one hand it does look like a photograph, but on the other hand it looks like somebody painted over it. But most importantly, I got it because it looks very 1920s, and I think It fits perfectly in my house. My house was built in 1921, and the couple looks very eerie and ghostly. Even their faces are very serious, and it just had that vibe that I was going for, a very old vintage vibe that could look good in a 1920s house. So there you go. This was my setup for Gothic Valentine, or some people call it Valloween or something.